It's week 4.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. It's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that. But he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Taken in at the 22. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Checks this one down to Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Pushes him aside at the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 17 carries, 69 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Browns at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
It's a gain of 14, down 2 to 14. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Well, the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
Oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Young working out of the gun. Incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Chandler Jones drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Short gain that time as they're able to get him down. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not...
Touchdown, Browns! Amari DiMercato, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll have great field position here as the ball. Scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. The give is to DiMercato. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught on the right, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover. These guys will get the football back. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2nd and 3. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with it. Only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Young to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Smoke Monday. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give left side to Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. Completion-wise, way up. Not that time. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Elijah Higgins from 3 yards out. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10. But able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Check pink.
Second and 6.
Smith red. Opposite. Green. Yellow. Lining.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? To throw, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. The big tight end, Albert Okwuegbunam, and the rest of the offense heading back out. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Back to throw now on first down. He's got it to Collins, complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And quickly they get to the line. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Browns! From 13 yards out, and the Browns open the lead up to 34-0. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
At
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Take it at the 37. Punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's to the 15. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive... Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So we have reached halftime here, and we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So here are the Browns to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10. The second half begins with a run by Robinson. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. And now they're in the hurry up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 3rd. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 9 now. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort. With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns just continue to roll. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Young on third down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tay Crowder. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Take over at the 26-yard line.
Go now. 10.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he works free. Still going. He may go. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Cowboys. Austin Eckler, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's got it to the 43 here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for Browns touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Ekeler. He's had a good performance. Effectively on the ground, of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On second down, Ekeler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Young now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tay Crowder, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And we're back. Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And out now come the Cowboys. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Come on, set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards.
First down, Dallas.
Now a first down throw for Young. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Check white. Switch yellow. Check pink. Switch red.
Now Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll throw again. Young. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, certainly. Defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 7.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he powers his way up past the 30. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he's going to pick up the Browns first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On the handoff, it's DeMarcano. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running, DeMarcano. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
One last shot for Young. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is running out on this ball game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Browns, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.